celebratory energy that I harness here, okay? It is my birthday, and I feel very light and balanced, so I am throwing that your way prosperously if you come across any parts of this video. Let's see what's going on here. So we got, at the bottom of the deck, it says you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. There is something new, an opportunity, a chance even. This could even be like taking a chance on something that you didn't know how long it was going to take or what type of effort you were going to have to put into something. But there definitely is a change going on here, okay? This could be a change in perspective, a change in opportunity, or a change in direction here. For some of you, this is a change in direction, okay? This could have been about self-love, filling your cups up, being in agreement with your soul and with your heart space resonance here, okay? There's something that is going to be taking place very fast here. I feel like for some of you, this is literally about you making the decision, the choice, you stepping out on the opportunity. The opportunities are endless, but are you emotionally grounded enough? Are you operating from wisdom, balance, and coherence? Okay, are you operating from wisdom, balance, or coherence? For some of you, this is about balancing your emotions, your polarities even, what the heart wants versus what the mind is telling you to do, okay? There's some type of standby or standoffish energy. If you or someone you know has been in this standoffish energy, it could have been out of chance or out of truth, because it feels like something could have been going on where someone could have been expecting a certain outcome about something that has put them in a form of stagnation or self-sabotage here. This could have been you sabotaging for a bit, possibly because you needed to walk more by faith and not by sight, and to really trust in the unknown here and use that emotional intelligence to put yourself where you absolutely need to be. Don't let the past steal from the future, and stand on business here. There's something about the wounds of one's perspective. The wounds of one's perspective. Somebody could have been trying to defend themselves or put up some form of boundaries, or boundaries are taking time here. Boundaries take time because boundaries have something to do with using your wisdom to discern what things are right and what things are wrong to create balance, okay? So that could have been a form of reflection that someone was in. It could have been a form of reliance, okay? A form of reliance is for someone to make a choice based on how they feel inwardly. Not let the outside influence anything. Maybe this was a thing here too, if somebody was thinking more of possibly even trying to get people to understand where they are mentally and emotionally here, okay? Like I said, something about the heart and the mind here, okay? There's a lot of swords up here. There's a lot of swords up here, okay? So there's 9. There's like 20, 21, 22 swords up here, okay? For some of you, this was mental, deeply mental, because it would have had something to do with challenging your inner truth, your inner belief, and the limitations that you clung on to so hardly. I don't know why I can't talk, because maybe it's even like it's scary. It's scary to step outside of your comfort zone here. But like I said, the heart and the mind are coherent. Somebody is feeling what it actually feels like to be balanced within, or to understand what it truly takes to create fairness within themselves here, okay? I feel like for a while somebody could have felt like they have it down packed, and then like there it goes slipping away again, like some type of squirrel moment or something. But it's like God needed for someone to really see things from a place of inner wholeness, from a place of purity, even like from a place of youth, because it's like however long it took for someone to recognize, you know, what was being shown to them, or what God wanted for them to pay attention to. This is kind of where it's like where someone wanted to make sure they had their morals and their priorities intact here. This is something of like common ground, or morals versus like universal law, even with this Wheel of Fortune here. This is like morals versus universal law here, where like what you feel internally needs to match your outward perspective, or your outward life, or the wisdom that you are using to make certain decisions from literally from a place of enlightenment even, okay? Would wrap up a bigger picture of why certain things had to happen in the first place anyways here. I also see here that someone could be looking towards the future from a past lens of comfort here. And that is what has kept someone in their comfort zone, hiding in some form of hesitation here too. Because it's kind of like someone was not recognizing the opportunity that they had to create miracles in their life. It's like someone not knowing what to do with the power that they have, but it's like they're not going to do anything bad with the power, you know? Like they're not going to overthrow, it's like they're not going to overthrow and like try to like do something that's bad, but it's like they also don't want to do the wrong thing, but they also don't want to enforce something. And so it's like Spirit could have been trying to force you, or whoever this is, or whatever this environment is, to like get up on your perch, like in a way of like stand your ground here. Stand your ground, make your moves, calculate, strategize, whatever you have to do, but make sure it creates alignment. You know what I'm saying? And make sure it's not coming from a place of past burden or limitation or something like that, okay? Let's get this last card up here. Yeah. Yep. So this is like something where you're coming out of this era of wanting to suppress your deepest desires, or what it is that you actually want, or what you actually feel. You're coming out of the energy of suppressing that and going into this energy of embracing it and really like owning whatever the opportunity is here. Like this is crazy. We got the sun, the moon, and the Wheel of Fortune here. So it's like coming from a place of hesitation into a place of belonging, commanding, even like just showing up for yourself here. Like things will knock you down time and time again, but it's your ability to get back up. Because if you have the ability to get back up, you have the ability to literally take control of the things that are showing you what, who, where, when, and how, and why, okay? How to show up. Okay, there is a lot of balance going on here. There's like some type of healing that someone was doing. This is like self-healing even, or like pouring into your own cup, where now you have plenty to fall back on. Okay, and this is what that future-based seed was. This is what that manifestation of inner stillness, wisdom, peace, and emotional intelligence that someone had been working through. So there's something very heavy about telepathic communication and remembrance. Someone is walking in remembrance here, and that's what's granting them this balance here, wrapping up a cycle and